And fight the next best guy, the Mexican monster.
Who?
Benavidez.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Gentlemen.
Respect for Canelo Alvarez, but he has to give me that shot now. That's what everybody wants to see.
He doesn't have the biggest name. He's not the loudest. But behind closed doors, every fighter in his division is same thing. Stay away from David Benavidez. Today we're breaking down why this man might be the most avoided fighter in boxing, and why stepping in the ring with David Benavidez could be career suicide. You ready? Let's go. David Benavidez doesn't look scary. He's soft-spoken, calm, doesn't trash talk much. But once that bell rings, it's an entirely different beast. He's got that perfect mix. 6'2" with an 80-inch reach, lightning fast hands, ruthless combinations, relentless pressure. And the worst part? He doesn't let you breathe. Benavidez throws over 1,000 punches a fight. At 168 pounds, that's insane. He's not just trying to outpoint you, he's trying to drown you. And that's why the top guys don't want the smoke. Let's talk numbers. 28 wins, 24 knockouts, 0 losses, 2-time WBC super middleweight champion, youngest 168-pound champ in history. And the names he's beaten? David Lemieux, destroyed in 3 rounds.
It is without a doubt. Left hook, down goes. Oh, he's almost down. Benavidez are going to close the show. Can he finish off Lemieux? Look, Lemieux. Back comes Lemieux. All right, and down goes Lemieux. Driving back Lemieux, and Lemieux's hurt again. And look at this hand speed. Bloody the right hook. But back comes Lemieux. Big right hand time. Super middleweight champion of the world as he stops David Lemieux. Corner's coming up, and this one is over. As David Benavidez in front of the hometown family and friends in Arizona. And the wife back there to throw it in. He is still Benavidez.
Anthony Dirrell, battered, broken, and KO'd. Demetrius Andrade, a slick, undefeated technician, and Benavidez made him quit on the stool.
Astounds me how he makes. Good shot, good work, throw combinations, and become more offensive. Big right hand, and down goes. It's starting to be showcased. Go overhand right. What an uppercut. Look at this work. Continues to try to remain in the fight, and Andre fights on. A left that lands Benavidez. But Benavidez, the younger, fresher.
El monstruo Benavidez.
When Benavidez fights, it's not just a win. It's a statement, and the louder those statements get, the quieter his potential opponents become. Most fighters fight in bursts. 1-2, step back, reset. Not Benavidez. He throws 6, 7, 8 punches at a time. Hooks, uppercuts, straight rights, body shots, from every angle, with no pause. He doesn't knock you out with one punch. He knocks you out with volume, speed, and violence. Fighters like Andrade and Dirrell, they're slick. They're skilled, and they couldn't survive it. Imagine what that does to the guys who haven't even faced elite pressure. Fighting Benavidez isn't just physical, it's psychological. And once you break mentally, it's over. Here's where it gets crazy. Benavidez has been calling out Canelo for years. He's the WBC interim champ. He's the #1 contender, and still no fight. Why? Promoters say it's not the right time. Canelo says Benavidez needs to bring more money. Fans say it's the best fight at 168, but it still doesn't happen. And Benavidez? He just keeps beating everyone else. When you're that dangerous and you don't bring a safe payday, you get ducked. Plain and simple. Let's not get it twisted. Canelo is a legend, undisputed at 168. Wins over Plant, Smith, Saunders, and GGG. But Benavidez, that's a different kind of threat. Younger, bigger, hungrier, and unlike the others, he doesn't come to survive. Canelo's used to guys giving him space, letting him control pace. Benavidez would walk him down from round one. And that's the fight boxing needs. But will it happen? Because if Canelo wants to remain king, sooner or later, he's going to have to face the monster he's been avoiding. That nickname didn't come from a fan. It came from Mike Tyson himself. The Mexican Monster. Not just because he's violent, not just because he's relentless, but because he's the real deal. Benavidez walks in smiling and leaves his opponents broken. And now, the rest of the division is running out of excuses. There's nowhere to hide, because legends aren't made by avoiding the dangerous ones, they're made by facing them. So what happens when someone finally steps up? Benavidez versus Canelo. Benavidez versus Errol Jr. Benavidez versus Bivol at 175. Every one of those fights is WOR. But here's the thing. Benavidez is only 27. He's not even in his prime yet. He's getting better, sharper, smarter. And when the biggest fight finally happens, he's going to be ready. Because when you keep denying the beast, the moment you let him loose, he's going to destroy everything. People see the violence on fight night, but what they don't see is the obsession behind it. David Benavidez isn't just a puncher. He's a technician, a machine built through hours of discipline. After losing his title due to weight issues and a failed drug test early in his career, Benavidez learned the hard way. Talent alone isn't enough. Since then, he's been locked in. No more issues at the scale. Working with elite nutritionists, training like a man possessed. He sparred heavyweights as a teenager. He's been fighting grown men since he was 15. This isn't just natural talent, it's hard-earned evolution. And it's scary to think. This version of Benavidez is just getting started. He made his mistakes. He fixed them. And now, he's more dangerous than ever because he's not just hungry, he's focused. There's a reason Benavidez is avoided, but there's also a reason fans are demanding this fight. He's too big for 168 and too fast for 175. He throws like a lightweight and walks like a heavyweight. His stamina doesn't drop. His output doesn't fade. And the public is watching now. Every fight he takes is a highlight reel. Every time Canelo sidesteps the matchup, people notice. If boxing wants to stay relevant, it needs these fights. Not just safe matchups, not just money fights. We need danger. We need violence. We need David Benavidez in with the best, because legends aren't built in sparring, they're built in fire. And when that fire finally reaches Canelo, or Morel, or Bivol, someone's getting burned. David Benavidez isn't flashy. He doesn't dance. He doesn't talk crazy. He just shows up and breaks people. And that's why nobody wants to fight him. Not because they can't win, but because they know what it will cost. Who do you want to see Benavidez fight next? Drop it in the comments. Is it Canelo, Morel, Bivol? Let's talk. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and stay tuned, because if Benavidez gets that big fight, you already know we're breaking it down right here. And if you want to see what happens when a loudmouth calls out the wrong killer, check out our video on. Click it, watch it. I'll see you there.